We would like to have an audit of our online properties, YouTube channel, GMB postings and website done by you. How would that work? What would it cost? Are you taking on clients? If so, what are the costs? I would like to find out how much it would cost to start a website for my plumbing and heating company to rank high on Google for a couple of keywords. These are just a few examples of some of the emails I've received in the last few weeks from people who have discovered me through my YouTube channel and would like to know if I can help them out with their business. The irony is, if you've watched some of my videos before, you know I never mentioned anything about selling any of my services. I just make how-to YouTube video tutorials to help local business owners attract more clients. That's all. And yet people still reach out to me for help despite showing them exactly what they need to do. These types of client leads are the best you can get because they're already what we call qualified leads, which means they are showing intent to buy. And the beauty of it all is that I don't even need to splash out on expensive Google ads, Instagram or Facebook campaigns. It all comes organically from YouTube. The reason these potential clients are showing intent to buy is because they've already seen me in action through my video tutorials and they probably feel I'm the right person to help them because I demonstrated the right type of expertise. You are an expert in your own field, whether you're an electrician, a lawyer, a beauty therapist, you know something I don't that may be useful to me, so why not share it? And if I need further help, guess who I'm likely to call? You. I believe helping people out for free is the best strategy to generate more business. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it really works. It was my personal approach when I launched my channel. Sharing my knowledge and position myself as the guy who knows, hoping people would reach out to me because they don't have time to do everything themselves, so they can become clients. And the best way to share your knowledge these days is via videos. You can make how-to tutorials, provide tips, hacks, answer burning questions, etc., which you can then share on the most popular platform, YouTube, and reach a huge audience. It has worked wonders for me, so there is no reason it won't work for you as long as you do it the right way. I know the prospect of making a YouTube video altogether might be a little daunting at first, and don't expect to get it right the first time around. They are blah, 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 blah. Unlike the video if you want to practice makes perfect, right? But with a little help, you might get there faster. That's why I'm going to show you exactly how I do mine and what equipment I use, so hopefully you'll feel a little more confident to get started. It all begins with research, which plays a huge part in everything I do. I know you're an expert in your field and there's probably a ton of video topics you can think about, but you want to find out what people are really searching for, more specifically on YouTube, since this is where you're going to publish your videos. The easiest way to figure this out is to go on YouTube itself and start searching for a topic you think will be relevant to your niche. Let's say I'm a divorce lawyer, for example. I'm going to look for divorce advice and I'm going to be able to see straight away what kind of topic could be useful and start compiling a list. Check out this lawyer who has put a quick guide together on things you should know before filing for divorce, which landed her 43,000 views in just 1 year. I will then extend my search using a tool like vidIQ, which will help me understand the exact number of people searching for specific keywords so I don't go off-piste. If you guys are interested in finding out how to come up with great topics and rank for them in detail, I've made a video in which I go through the precise process of doing this. There should be a link at the top of your screen right there. Once I've come up with a topic, I'm going to continue my research and start putting notes together, which will include the structure of my content, just like writing an essay when you were at school. I personally write word for word of what I'm going to say in front of the camera because it makes things a lot more seamless, and otherwise you will end up going like and it's not going to look good. To help me with this, I use a prompter just like on TV, so everything I say is scripted, including what I'm saying to you right now. Using one of these prompters has been a lifesaver for me as it enabled me to become a lot more efficient with my video production. It's super simple to use. You can hook it up to a tripod and it has room at the back to add your camera, which will film through the prompter itself. There is also room at the front to add a tablet from where you can project your script onto the prompter screen. To get the script rolling from the tablet, I use a free software called Easy Prompter, where I can set the speed and the size of the copy so it's easy for me to read. Once it's all set, I just need to click on the start button and read off the screen. To find out more information about the prompter, check out the link in the description below. If you want to come across as professional as possible, I also suggest you invest in a decent microphone. Sounding like you're shooting a video from your bathroom is not going to cut it. So if you can, just buy something like a lavalier microphone, which is a microphone you can easily clip on your shirt just like this one. I have put a link of the one I use in the description below too. It will make the difference between sounding like this. Hi, my name is Luc Duran, I'm the founder of Ranking Academy. Or like this. Hi, my name is Luc Duran, I'm the founder of Ranking Academy. Which one would you prefer? The other key component to the making of a good quality video is going to be your lighting. If, like me, you decide to shoot what is known as a talking head video, you're going to need some good lighting, otherwise your video will be pretty dark. As you can see, I have 3 softbox lights and also a ring light. It might be overkill, but I feel you can never have too many lights. I don't suggest you buy all of these lights, but if you can, at least go for the ring light, which is easy to carry anywhere and very powerful. It would make a big difference. Let me show you what my video would look like if I switched the light off. Pretty dull, right? If you're on a tight budget and you can't purchase any light, make sure you choose a room where there's plenty of natural light. You might want to even consider doing your videos outside. When it comes to which camera you should be using, there are plenty of options out there with prices that vary enormously. I initially shot all my videos using an iPad mini and it was just fine. I have since upgraded to something a little bit more sophisticated, the Canon M50, which is an extremely popular camera for bloggers, although I don't consider myself a blogger. It's very versatile and shoots very professional looking videos. I have also put the link in the description below. Once again, if you feel your budget will not stretch to a camera of this type, you can use your smartphone as an alternative. They generally have extremely good quality cameras, which will be more than useful for you to start with. The last piece of equipment I use to make my video is a green screen, which, as you can see, is simply pinned to my wall. So when I edit my video, I can replace the background with whatever I want in a matter of seconds. I save all my recorded videos on an SD card, which is in the camera itself, which I can easily transfer to my computer so I can start the editing process. To edit my videos, I use a software called Camtasia. Camtasia is a screen recorder that doubles up as a video editor, which to me works extremely well as I need to record my screen whenever I put a tutorial together. Camtasia has a lot of built-in functionalities and special effects, which makes the video editing process very simple. Unlike a video editor such as Adobe Premiere, which would take you months to master, Camtasia is very intuitive and takes very little time to understand, even for a novice. To begin editing my video, I just need to start a new project and import my video that I will drag on one of the tracks. From there, I can remove my green background in seconds, replace it with something else or another color altogether, add some text, increase the clip speed, add special effects and much more. To record my screen, all I need to do is click on the record button on the top left hand side, which will default back to my desktop from where I can start capturing my screen. Once done, I just click on the stop button, which will take me back to Camtasia so I can add the clip to one of the tracks and edit it. Quick tip, I always record my screen first and the voiceover separately, as I find it very difficult to do both at the same time. It also makes it a lot easier to do the editing separately, so you can sync the screen recording with the voiceover in a much easier way. To record the voiceover, I don't just rely on my computer's built-in microphone. They are generally very low quality. Instead, I've invested in a much more professional piece of equipment, the Blue Mic Yeti USB microphone, which you can find in the description below. Once I've finished editing my video, all that remains to be done is to export it in an MP4 format, so it's ready to be loaded onto my YouTube channel. The time it takes me to create a video varies depending on how complex it is, how much research is required, and how long it's going to last. Obviously, a 5-minute video will take a lot less time than a 10-minute one, right? Generally speaking, it takes me around 5 days to create a video tutorial end to end, which you might think is a long time, especially if no one is watching it. But the way I see it is like being a musician. Not all of your songs will be a hit, but those who do are very satisfying. When I first started my channel, I never thought I would have a video that would go over 1 million views, let alone that my channel would get 130,000 subscribers. And yet it did. That's it for today, guys. If you find this video useful, don't forget to click on the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you know where the red button is. Make sure you also click on the bell button so you always get notified when I make a new video. And if you have any questions, comments, or video suggestions which you'd like me to make, just post them in there too. Until next time, happy marketing. No, still not. Be your lighting. If like me, oh man, I have since upgraded to something a little bit more sophisticated, the Canon M50, which is an extremely blah blah blah, that doesn't work. Instead, I have interest. If you want to subscribe, just do. If you don't that's it for today, guys. If you want to, why don't you subscribe today? You know where the button is. And no, that's man, that is just plain